been waiting for this one all day long, and here we go. Great night for hockey, and we are officially underway. Takes a shot. Big time stop.
Bennington's made himself look huge on that last save. I mean, anytime the puck is in a quality scoring area like the slot, you got to get square to the shooter.
Moves it over to Robertson. Nice zone entry from the left. Dishes it off. Scores! Well, was that quick enough for you?
That was quick. You want to dictate pace, especially when the puck drops and put one in early. That's the best way to get it done. I love that he fights for his space here to be able to get to an area where he has a little bit of time to get the one-timer off. He knows it's got to get off in a hurry, and he puts it in the back of the net.
Team USA's come to play. Look at that. A quick goal here just minutes in.
Well, it's all about getting the start that you want, James, and that doesn't always mean a goal. It means being heavy in on the forecheck, establishing pressure, capitalizing on their opportunity. That's a bonus, and they do it early in the frame. Well, the rest have seen enough in this one now, and they're going to get offsetting penalties or coincidentals.
Team Canada's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Great save by the goaltender to get a pad on that one. Keeping the puck out of the net. Shot! Makes the save. And he comes up big again. Scooped up along the wall by Carlson. Rips it from the blue line. And a great save. USA's got it behind the net. My word, they've really got them headed into here in their own zone. Takes it out of the offensive zone and back to center. There's the whistle. We got an offside.
Well, that's an impressive hit early in the game here, James. You know what that says to me? Engagement. It says, I am engaged. I want to dictate the pace of play of this game.
USA's firing on all cylinders here early in this one, and they lead. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Here's a shot. Oh, big-time save by Bennington. Tries to get it to point. And he loses his check with a spectacular move.
Not trying to take your job, James, but I have to mention that big hit. Wow, that was a ringer.
And now it's grabbed by Werenski. Puck scooped up by Carlson. And now he tries to get it across to Larkin. What a hit, and that'll wear down the opposition.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
And he lays him out with that collision. Moves it to Kane. Team Canada's gained possession along the boards. Puck moved over to McDavid. Coming to the slot. Hellebuck's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
USA's got the lead here in the first as they have been the more dominant team in the offensive area. From one end of the blue line to the other. Up to the challenge as he gets his pad on it. And now he moves it quickly to Tkachuk. Fires it on net. Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal. I gotta say it, as a former defender, breakouts are the #1 thing you have to do in a game to create opportunity, and it's all about the first pass. And the first pass is executed perfectly here. Coach is gonna love it.
Team USA's clearly had a few energy drinks prior to puck drop because they're already up by a pair here in the first.
It's always great to see a team come out and play with desperation, not just at the end of the game. There's been urgency to their step and a lot of pace to their play.
And there's the whistle icing the call. Well past the midway mark of this period, USA's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Canada's won the draw.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical face-off. Anytime you've got your opponent on their heels, after an icing, you have to find a way to have urgency and attack.
Grabs the puck. stick and comes up with the puck. Quick feed to Hughes. Takes the feed. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Pushes it across to Lafreniere. What a collision there, and that frees up a little room. Lead pass ahead. How's that for a little rock'em sock'em?
That's rock'em sock'em, and that's separating puck from puck.
Oh, stopped it! What a save on the play!
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save incredible, James. They always say to be great, you have to get uncomfortable. As we look at this last save, this looks uncomfortable. Stretching your body, finding a way to make yourself as big as possible to get to the save. That's what he did, and that's why the save was made.
Puck picked up by McCarr. McDavid's got it in the defensive end. And he serves it across to McCarr. Moves it on over to Reinhart. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Here he is on the backhand. Scores! Oh, that was a beauty!
They call that a 50-50 puck battle, James. Well, not when he's on the ice. I knew who was coming out with it. You knew who was coming out with it. The coach did. Everyone did. He comes out with it because he is relentless. He is tenacious. He uses his body to his advantage, and then he gets offensive production off of it and scores. Awesome play.
Loses the coverage there. Oh, what a save by Bennington.
It really is amazing to watch him maintain possession of this puck while his opponent is on him. I mean, they're pushing him, they're shoving, they're doing everything they can. But he's resilient, he's got a willingness to his game, but he's also got power. Power, you can see it in his lower half and the balance and coordination it takes to get this puck to the net.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, Team Canada's trailing by 1. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. And now he moves it to McKinnon. Toss it up in the neutral zone. Booming shot! Denies the slapper! Team Canada's got a hold of it against the wall. Levels it with the hit. And we'll get a breather here with offside the call.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Canada's won the faceoff at center. Sends the pass over. Clock ticking down here inside the first period. Into the attacking end. Turns him away. Here's a short pass to Crosby. Moves the puck across to Dobson. Sends it over to McKinnon. Fires it. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. Well, that brings an end to period number 1. Still lots more action to go. Both teams will recharge and be back with more on-ice action in the second in no time. Well, hopefully everybody's refreshed after the intermission. We are ready to go for period number 2. And with the puck dropped, we are now underway in period number 2. Team USA's got possession of the puck. Puts it on net. Absolutely no fear to get in front of the slap shot.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Lots of time left in this period. It's 2-1. Crosby's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Team Canada's got a hold of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Marchand. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Quick pass to Werenski. Unleashes a cannon. Takes the puck behind the net. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Takes the pass. And that one's stolen at center ice. Coughs up possession of the puck. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Eichel's got it along the wing. Denies him on the play. Grabs the puck in the corner. Lets it go for the back end. Denies him again. Moves it to Crosby. Passes it over to Matthews. Receives the pass. Play whistle dead, offside the call.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Team USA's lead here in the second period, a direct result of being the more aggressive team offensively. Sends a pass over. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Big, let's go! Right on the doorstep. The rebound there to be had. And they made no mistake about tucking that one home.
They don't ask how it goes in, James, just if it goes in. But this is one of those goals that's all about the effort areas, the hard work and the timing to get to the rebound first.
Team USA is now up by 2 here in the second. And, you know, Cheryl, I really like their game tonight.
Yeah, they've been fast in all three zones, and they've been skiing downhill in the offensive zone. That means they're attacking the net, and they're getting a majority of the shots, and they've been rewarded, James.
Skiing and skating, what a magic combination. Team Canada's got it in their own zone. Big hit along the boards.
He was so aggressive on this one, James. He recognizes that he's got to close, and then shoulder on shoulder. This is a clean hit and disrupts the player from the puck. That's a beauty.
From one point man to another. Shuts him down. Team Canada's got it in the offensive zone. Sends it quickly to McAvoy. Slides the puck across to Matthews. There's the whistle. Offside is the call.
Back and forth action, back and forth penalties as one from each team are heading to the box.
And with the two tied up off the face-off, a great read to grab possession of the puck. And he lowers the boom!
That's a huge hit. It's message sending, James. I mean, you want your opponent to hear footsteps, right? Be looking on either side and making sure that you...
Scores! Rips it off the pipe and into the net. Wow!
Almost needed a double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in. Well, it's not often that shots beat the goaltender clean from distance, James, but it's all about finding that lane and then getting all of it on it. This one had seeing eyes and makes its way to the back of the net.
USA's on a joyride type of night. Everything going their way. All the offense, all the goaltending, all the defense, and we're still only in the second.
Dare I say they may get the day off tomorrow, James. Coach has to be so impressed with their performance so far. It's like they're playing a game of keep-away out there.
Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Tries to feed it over to Keller. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. Marner's got it in the offensive zone. Taken by Keller. Handles the puck. Oh, comes up with a stop. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Moves it to the middle. And that doesn't connect. Slides it up front. Here they come on the attack down the left side. Hughes has it in the defensive end. Here's a blast. Comes up with the stop. Inside the offensive zone, takes the pass from along the boards. Slides it up to Marchand. Quick shot, and not much on that one.
Hellebuck's made a nice stop there, and that can be difficult to do, James. I mean, sometimes you get cold or you get lulled into a game where you've been in the offensive zone most of the time. So it's often about timely saves that makes the difference. Dodge stick breaks, and he's lobbed it back to the bench and gets a new one. Wow, he gets back into play quickly.
Rips it along the wall. Answers it with an even better save. Now a quick pass to Carlson. Lets it go. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Handles it along the blue line. Here's a shot. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that.
Sometimes when you have no time to think, you to make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
And it gets the 1-2. Wow! Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Miller's getting a pair in the sin bin for boarding.
He might argue because he thought this was a physical play along the boards, but anytime you see the numbers, you got to slow up.
Feeds it over. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Gets it out of his own end. Canada's got one last chance to make something happen before the end of the period. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. Passes it over. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Here's a shot. And scores! And they make the most of the time remaining.
Well, it's a buzzer beater there, James, and they are now buzzing heading into the intermission. You know that's carried momentum. They'll have to find a way to start the next period the same way they ended the last one.
We've played not one, but 2 periods now tonight. It's a chance to go grab that final snack. Go stretch your legs, because a big third period is just around the corner. USA's got the lead early in the third period. They have been the far busier team offensively tonight. And they have dropped the puck here on the final frame. We've played 2 periods, 1 more to go. Cheryl, how do you assess what you've seen?
Team USA is ahead in this game, James, but for how long is the big question. I mean, their opponent just keeps storming back after a goal. This is a modern-day offensive game. No defense is being shown on this one.
Handles the pass from his goalie. Team Canada's moving it into the offensive end. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Smart read by the defender to come up with it.
Team USA has been excellent tonight, James. They found ways to work hard on and off of the puck, and when they're away from it...
Scores! Off the pipe and bulging the twine.
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches, they work in his favor. They go right into the net. How many times have we seen this before? The play comes back in your own zone. There's a scoring chance that they're unable to convert on, and you get going the other way, and you're able to execute. It really is a 200-foot game.
USA's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
Rocks him on the play. Quick feed to Matthews. They've got numbers here. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional, certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
USA's been a dominant force offensively. Plenty of quality scoring opportunities, and they lead it big time early in the third. Off a stick, and they can't connect. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Matthews takes it inside his own end. Puck grab by Thomas. Team USA's got control of it now from their own end. All alone. Oh, denies it. Scores. The defender put it into his own net.
Well, you don't see that very often when you shoot it into your own net trying to clear the puck. That's ugly.
USA's added yet another one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
Thunder, and they score!
Hang on, James. The official waved this off right away. This is going to be goaltender interference. Listen, these rules are put into play to protect the goaltender. The moment you come into contact, this is going to be waved off.
Team USA's played arguably their most complete game of the season based on how they have delivered shots on net and lead here big time in the third. And it's a quick pass to Marner. Team Canada's going on the attack as they gain the zone. With the backhand. Oh my goodness, it stayed out. What a save!
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was a
continues here, but this crowd's still buzzing after what we saw. What a stop that was.
Yeah, and they're saying thank you to the goaltender right now, James. They're still on their feet. They're electric right now. And really, it's a nice feeling. Why? Because it doesn't always go this way. So when you...
Breakaway! Oh, what a save! Who was that masked man?
Well, the goaltender gets right to the top of his crease, and I just love how technically sound he is, but he's also very athletic, so he covers a lot of ground. He does that to make the save.
Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. It's a physicality here. And a penalty coming up as the official stops the play.
No, with earlier success on the power play, I think they'll operate in the same fashion, James, in that 1-3-1 setup where they look to work through the flanks, because you know they've got some lethal shooters on this team.
That goes wide. Team USA's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. Strong defensive effort. Hughes carries the puck in his own zone. Passes it to Slavin. USA's got it along the wall. Slides it across. And he stands tall in goal. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. We got a penalty coming up here. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Hellebuyck. Oh, these home fans have had enough. They're wondering when a call's going the opposite way here, Cheryl.
You can hear the frustration right now with that third call in a row, I might add, James. I mean, this is a one-sided game, isn't it?
Unbelievable. Oh, he'll feel that one. What a block.
Well, he's firing on all cylinders here, getting to that shot lane. He really anticipates the greatest threat on the ice, and he makes sure that he redirects that puck.
Werenski's penalty has expired, and he'll join the penalty kill as they remain shorthanded. Here's a short pass to Marner. Big-time stop there. Now he slides it up to Werenski. Knocks the puck loose. He's got a step. Big-time save. He was dialed in there.
Well, he has the benefit of seeing it coming here, James, so he gets himself set to position he anticipated. I think he has a book on the shooter, to be truthful, and he makes a save.
Canada's got the puck along the wall. Moves it quickly over to Reinhart.
Eichel's almost out of the box.
USA's PK unit comes up clutch.
That's a great job on the power play. Maybe could have had a little net front presence in order to screen the goaltender. As you know, the goaltender came up huge there with all those chances.
Angles it over to Tkachuk. And now it's grabbed by Carlson. Long pass into the neutral zone. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Crosby's won the draw at center. USA's ready to go on the attack. And that's just out of reach. And he slides it quickly to Werenski. Here's a chance! There's the whistle as the puck goes up and over the glass.
Hughes finally hits the back of the net and ripples the twine after multiple opportunities here, James. You know, he's been around it all night long. I love that he's been possessing the puck, finding ways to take it to the mid lane, but this time he converts and he cashes in. That's a nice connection.
Team USA's put in one of their most complete efforts that we have seen in quite some time. Up big time late in this third. Feeds it on over to Reinhart. Oh, what a hit! You might say they reached the end of the road.
Certainly, James, and these are the ones that the coach loves. They always say, play on your toes, play assertive. Well, this play displays that, right? Closing quickly, being aggressive, great spacing, line up your check, hammer against the wall.
Team Canada's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. And a great save!
Rebound control is critical in the game of hot.
Stars make it 3 in a row, and they're humming now.
Well, they certainly are. 3 in a row. They've got their opponents on their heels. It is a wave. You can feel it. The energy every single shift. They're getting it in. This is just a great shot, James. The delivery so quick of a release that beats the goaltender clean.
performance tonight, still showing no signs of let-up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
Glove save.
Halifax has been a perfect example of how it's quality over quantity and recognizing the key timeliness to making a big save and how it can be such an energy booster and momentum swinger for your team. I mean, he has been on point tonight. He has been dialed in, and he has really controlled his crease.
USA's got a hold of it along the wall. Moves the puck. A packed house here in the arena tonight as the final seconds tick away. They're on their feet, saluting their team on a job well done. Shot! Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. And that's all she wrote on this one as we are in the books. USA's puck possession game was a big reason why they are the winners in tonight's contest.
Yeah, they were dancing in the offensive zone, weren't they? And listen, sometimes you're on the outside, but it's purposeful, and so you're skating on diagonals to draw outside so that you can actually attack the inside. And I thought they were phenomenal at that tonight.
Well, that puts a bow on the night here this evening from all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Sabalski.